9 things to tell yourself every day, Stoic philosophy. Hey, incredible souls tuning in. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to wake up every day with unstoppable energy, ready to conquer challenges and chase their dreams, while the rest of us are just stumbling through on autopilot with a cup of coffee in hand? Maybe you've noticed those individuals who seem to have this inner fire. They're not just going through the motions. They're thriving, tackling obstacles with a sense of calm confidence, and pursuing their goals with relentless determination. Meanwhile, you might be hitting the snooze button, scrolling through your phone, or feeling like the day's already slipping away before it even begins. What's their secret? What if I told you it's not some magic potion, a pricey gadget, or a luxurious lifestyle that makes the difference? It's something far simpler, yet incredibly powerful, a mindset you can start building right now, starting with the very first moments of your day. Welcome to a transformative journey into Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that's been a game-changer for thousands of years, guiding everyone from Roman emperors to modern-day thinkers through life's toughest storms. Today, we're diving deep with 9 powerful morning rituals designed to supercharge your day, sharpen your focus, and help you live with purpose, no matter what challenges come your way. These aren't just random tips, they're rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that's all about mastering your mind, finding inner strength, and living a life aligned with your deepest values. I'm your guide on this adventure, and we're about to unpack how these timeless principles can turn your mornings, and your entire life, into something truly extraordinary. Imagine waking up each day with clarity, resilience, and a sense of direction, ready to face whatever life throws at you with a steady heart and a focused mind. Sounds amazing, right? So, grab a notebook to jot down some notes, hit that subscribe button to join our community, and let's get started. Don't miss a single moment of this journey to unlock your fullest potential. The wake-up call. Why mornings matter. Let's be real for a second. How often do you roll out of bed, hit that snooze button a couple of times, and start your day already feeling like you're playing catch-up? I've been there more times than I'd like to admit, waking up groggy, reaching for my phone to scroll mindlessly through social media or emails, letting the world's noise dictate my mood before my feet even touch the floor. It's easy to fall into that trap, isn't it? The alarm blares, you groan, and suddenly you're rushing through your morning, reacting to everything instead of taking charge. But what if your morning could be so much more than a frantic scramble? What if it could be the launchpad for something bigger, a foundation that sets the tone for a day filled with purpose, strength, and clarity? That's where Stoicism steps in, and trust me, it's a game-changer. Stoicism isn't some dusty old philosophy locked away in history books. It's a practical way of life, born from the toughest of times, crafted by brilliant minds like Marcus Aurelius. This guy wasn't just any thinker. He was a Roman emperor, ruling an empire while facing constant wars, political betrayals, and personal losses that would break most people. He didn't live a perfect life, no silver spoon, no endless vacations. Yet, amidst the chaos, he found a way to stay grounded, drawing strength from his own mind. How did he do it? By starting each day with intention, using his thoughts as a tool to navigate the storms around him. His writings, collected in meditations, reveal a man who turned adversity into opportunity, and that's the spirit we're tapping into today. We're here to explore 9 powerful rituals that can kickstart your mornings with purpose, build unshakable resilience, and foster a deep belief in yourself that nothing, absolutely nothing, can shake. These aren't just fluffy ideas you'll forget by lunchtime. They're tools, forged in the fire of Stoic wisdom, designed to help you face the chaos of modern life, those relentless deadlines, workplace drama, nagging self-doubts, with a clear head and a strong heart. Think about your day-to-day. Maybe you're juggling a busy career, balancing the demands of raising a family, or pouring your soul into a personal passion project. Whatever your world looks like, these principles can elevate your everyday experience, turning ordinary moments into opportunities for growth. So let's dive in and see how a simple, intentional morning routine can transform your entire outlook, not just for today, but for the long haul. Are you ready to take control of your mornings and, by extension, your life? Let's go! Ritual 1. Anchor yourself with, I am capable. Alright, let's kick things off with the first ritual that's going to set a powerful tone for your entire day. A simple but transformative declaration, I am capable. Imagine this. You wake up, the sun's just starting to peek through your window, and before you even check your phone or let the day's chaos creep in, you take a deep, grounding breath. You look in the mirror, or just close your eyes, and say to yourself, I've got this. I am capable. It's not about puffing yourself up with fake bravado or pretending you're perfect. No, this is about planting a seed of quiet, unshakable confidence deep inside your core, a reminder that you're built to handle whatever life throws your way. I'll never forget a time in my life when I desperately needed this ritual. I just moved to a new city for a job I wasn't sure I could handle. New responsibilities, new people, and a whole lot of pressure. Every morning, I woke up feeling like I was drowning, overwhelmed by self-doubt. I kept thinking, what if I mess up? What if I'm not cut out for this? It was paralyzing. But then, one morning, I decided to try something different. I stood in front of my bathroom mirror, looked myself in the eye, and said, I am capable. At first, it felt a little awkward, like I was trying to convince myself of something I didn't fully believe. But I kept at it, day after day, and slowly, something shifted. I started to see challenges as things I could tackle, not impossible walls I had to climb. That new project at work. I could figure it out. That awkward conversation I'd been avoiding? I could handle it. It wasn't instant magic, but it was a game changer. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes from within, and this ritual is all about tapping into that inner power. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who faced wars and betrayals, wrote in Meditations about the importance of mastering your mind, because that's where your real power lies. This affirmation is your first step toward that mastery. It's a daily reminder that you've got the skills, the grit, and the wisdom to face whatever comes your way, whether it's a tough meeting at work, a tricky family situation, or a personal setback that's been weighing on your heart. When those inevitable doubts creep in, and trust me, they'll try to sneak up on you, this phrase becomes your anchor, pulling you back to your core strength. This isn't just empty talk, it's a direct challenge to the world that might try to label you as not enough. We live in a society that's quick to point out our flaws, isn't it? Maybe a boss overlooked you, or a friend made a comment that stung. But when you start your day with, I am capable, you're pushing back against those labels. You're saying, I know my worth, and I don't need anyone else to validate it. Try it right now, say it out loud, I am capable. Feel the words. Let them settle in. You'll start to notice the difference in how you carry yourself, how you walk into a room with a little more poise, how you handle stress with a steadier hand, and even how others respond to you. It's like a ripple effect, touching every part of your day, and it all begins with that one powerful morning affirmation. Let's make it a habit. Your future self will thank you. Ritual 2. Take the reins with, I shape my reality. Alright, let's move on to our second ritual and really shake things up, because this one's about flipping the script on how you see your life. How many times have you caught yourself thinking, I can't do this, or found yourself waiting for that so-called perfect moment to finally make a move? I'll raise my hand first. I used to do that all the time. I'd feel stuck in a rut, pointing fingers at my circumstances, thinking, if only things were different, then I could act. Maybe it was a job I hated but didn't leave, or a dream I kept shelving because the timing didn't feel right. But then I stumbled across a Stoic idea that turned everything upside down. Your perceptions shape your world. That's the core of our second ritual. I shape my reality. It's about grabbing the steering wheel of your life and deciding you're in the driver's seat. Imagine waking up each morning and saying to yourself, today, I'm not just reacting to what happens, I'm creating my own path. Now, let's be clear, this doesn't mean you're ignoring the tough stuff. Life loves to throw curveballs, doesn't it? Lost jobs, broken plans, unexpected challenges, they're all part of the deal. But Stoicism teaches us that while you can't control what happens, you absolutely can control how you respond. You get to mold your reality through your mindset. I'll never forget a time when I had a project deadline at work that felt downright impossible. Piles of tasks, a tight timeline, and my stress levels were through the roof. Normally, I would have panicked, thrown my hands up and said, there's no way. But this time, I tried something different. I told myself, I can shape this. I took a step back, broke the project into manageable pieces, adjusted my approach, and guess what? Not only did I meet the deadline, but I turned it into a win I was proud of. That moment showed me the power of owning my perspective. This ritual is all about taking ownership of your decisions, your reactions, even your thoughts. Stoicism reminds us that every day is like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to paint it. So why sit around waiting for someone else to hand you the brush? Whether it's switching careers because you're done settling, mending a friendship that's been strained, or finally starting that hobby you've been dreaming about. Like learning to play the guitar or painting, this mindset pushes you to be proactive. It makes you more decisive, more willing to take risks, and so much more resilient when things don't go as planned. I've seen it in my own life. Once I started embracing this idea, I stopped waiting for permission or the right time. I launched a side project I'd been delaying for years, and even when it hit bumps, I bounced back faster because I knew I had the power to shape the outcome. Start your morning by saying, "I shape my reality," and feel the shift. It's like unlocking doors you didn't even know were there. New possibilities, new opportunities to steer your life in the direction you choose. This isn't just a phrase, it's a call to action, a reminder that you're not a passenger in your own story, you're the author. Try it tomorrow morning and watch how it changes the way you tackle your day. Ritual 3. Find your way with, "My path is clear." Now, let's shift gears and talk about navigating the wild twists and turns of life, because let's face it, the road isn't always straight, is it? Have you ever felt completely lost, weighed down by the heavy baggage of yesterday's mistakes, or overwhelmed by worries about what tomorrow might bring? I've been there more times than I can count, carrying regrets around like a backpack full of bricks, replaying past failures in my head, or stressing about things I couldn't control in the future. It's exhausting, and it clouds your vision, making every step feel uncertain. That's where our third ritual comes in to light the way. My path is clear. This isn't about pretending life is all smooth sailing or ignoring the obstacles in your way. It's about seeing those challenges as part of the journey, as pieces of the puzzle that make up your unique story. I started using this affirmation every morning, and let me tell you, it changed how I tackled my day in ways I didn't expect. I used to let setbacks derail me, like when I got passed over for a promotion at work. I spent days spiraling, thinking, "I'm not good enough." But when I began saying, "My path is clear," I started to see that delay differently. It became a chance to learn new skills, to prove myself in other ways. Or take a family argument that had me stressed for weeks. Normally, I'd avoid the issue, but this mindset helped me see it as an opportunity to grow, to have a tough but honest conversation that actually brought us closer. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses. Suddenly, the things that used to block your way become stepping stones instead. This ritual draws straight from Stoic wisdom, echoing the way Marcus Aurelius approached life. He saw challenges as teachers, not enemies, each one a lesson in disguise, a chance to build wisdom and strength. When you start your day with, "My path is clear," you're programming your brain to hunt for solutions instead of excuses. It's about knowing where you're headed, your big goals, the things that light you up, and being ready to adapt as you go. Life will throw curveballs, no doubt, but this mindset helps you stay focused on your destination while navigating the detours. It's also a call to let go of the past. Those failures and regrets aren't your anchor, weighing you down. Instead, they're fuel, lighting your way forward with the wisdom you've gained. Try it tomorrow morning. As soon as you wake up, say to yourself, "My path is clear," and really feel the clarity it brings. It doesn't magically erase the hurdles. You'll still face tough days, tricky decisions, or unexpected roadblocks, but it gives you the wisdom and focus to leap over them instead of getting stuck. I've seen it work wonders in my own life, shifting my focus from what's blocking me to what's possible. A missed deadline, a chance to improve my time management, a goal I didn't hit, a lesson in persistence. This ritual helps you see the bigger picture, keeping your eyes on the horizon while you navigate the bumps along the way. Give it a go. Notice how it changes your perspective, turning obstacles into opportunities and helping you move forward with a renewed sense of direction. Ritual 4. Build strength with, "I grow stronger daily." Let's dive into something we all wrestle with at some point: growth. How often do you catch yourself beating yourself up because you're not there yet, wherever there is supposed to be? I used to do this all the time, thinking success was this perfect, straight line, just a steady climb up and up with no detours. I'd set these big goals, and if I didn't hit them exactly as planned, I'd feel like a failure. But Stoicism flipped that whole mindset for me, showing me that growth isn't a race, it's a journey. That brings us to our fourth ritual: I grow stronger daily. This is all about committing to evolution, not perfection, and embracing the ups and downs as part of the process that shapes who you're becoming. Think about it. Some days, you'll feel like you're soaring, checking off goals left and right, while other days, you'll stumble, maybe even fall flat on your face. I've been there, and I'll share a quick story. A few years back, I set a fitness goal to run a 5K. I was all in at first, but life got busy, and I started missing workouts. I'd skip a run, feel defeated, and tell myself, I'll never get there. But then I started applying this Stoic principle. Each time I laced up my sneakers, even if I only ran a mile, I told myself, I grow stronger daily. It wasn't about hitting the 5K overnight. It was about showing up, trying again, and getting a little tougher, a little wiser with each attempt. Every misstep became a lesson, a chance to fortify my character. I didn't just build physical strength. I built mental resilience, learning to bounce back instead of giving up. This ritual is about celebrating the small wins, no matter how tiny they seem. Maybe you mastered a new skill at work, like nailing a tricky presentation, or you handled a stressful moment with more grace than usual. Say, staying calm when your kid spilled juice all over the floor right before a big meeting. Those moments matter, and Stoicism encourages you to recognize them. Starting your morning with, I grow stronger daily, helps foster a sense of self-compassion, letting you appreciate your own unique pace. We're all on different timelines, and that's okay. It's not about comparing yourself to others or chasing someone else's version of success. It's about your progress, your journey. Try this. Wake up tomorrow and say, I grow stronger daily, and let it sink in. Then, throughout your day, watch how it transforms challenges into stepping stones. That argument with a friend? A chance to practice patience. A project that didn't go as planned? An opportunity to learn. At the end of the day, take a moment to reflect. Where did you grow today? Maybe you spoke up in a meeting for the first time, or you chose to walk away from a pointless argument instead of engaging. Those are victories, and they add up. This mindset builds resilience, day by day, brick by brick, helping you become stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your own growth. It's a quiet kind of power, but it's one that will carry you far. Let's make this ritual a daily habit. Your growth deserves that kind of love. Ritual 5. Chase excellence with, I commit to excellence. Let's talk about something that might hit close to home. Have you ever caught yourself just coasting through your day, doing the bare minimum to get by? I'll be the first to admit I've done it. There were times when I'd settle for good enough, whether it was at work, in my relationships, or even with my own goals, because pushing harder felt like too much effort. But Stoicism has this way of calling us to something higher, urging us to rise above mediocrity and aim for something greater. That's where our 5th ritual comes in. I commit to excellence. This isn't about trying to outshine everyone around you or being the best in the room. It's about surpassing your own limits, about becoming the best version of yourself, day after day. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor we've been drawing inspiration from, was all about focusing on what you can control. Your effort, your discipline, your choices, not the outcomes, which are often out of your hands. This ritual is your cue to adopt that same mindset. It's about waking up each morning and setting a personal standard that challenges you to give your all. I'll share a quick story. A while back, I was working on a project that I knew could have been better, but I was in a rush, so I settled for good enough. I turned it in, but deep down, I wasn't proud of it. That feeling nagged at me, so the next time, I decided to recommit. I told myself, I commit to excellence, and I pushed harder, refined my work, double-checked every detail, and put in the extra hours. The result? Not only did the project turn out better than I expected, but I felt this deep sense of pride in my discipline, in knowing I'd given it everything I had. This ritual is about aligning your actions with the core Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, integrity, and moderation. When you wake up and say, I commit to excellence, you're making a promise to yourself to embody those qualities in everything you do. It's about the daily grind, the consistent push that shapes your character over time. Excellence isn't about perfection. It's about the effort you put in, the intention behind your actions. Maybe it's going the extra mile on a work task, being fully present in a conversation with a loved one, or showing up for yourself by sticking to a new habit, like journaling or exercising. That commitment to excellence turns you into a leader, not just in your career, but in your life. People around you start to notice your dedication, your integrity, and it inspires them to step up too. Try this tomorrow morning. As soon as you're up, say to yourself, I commit to excellence, and let it guide your day. Notice how it fuels your resolve, even when things get tough. Maybe you're facing a challenging task, or you're tempted to cut corners because you're tired. This affirmation reminds you to keep pushing, to hold yourself to a higher standard. It's a quiet kind of strength, but it's powerful. I've seen it in my own life. On days when I felt like giving up, this ritual gave me the nudge I needed to keep going. It's not about being perfect, it's about striving to be better than you were yesterday. Let's make this a daily practice. Your pursuit of excellence is worth it. Ritual 6. Ditch excuses with, "Excuses do not define me." Excuses are sneaky little traps that creep into our minds, whispering reasons to avoid action. "It's too hard," "I don't have time," or "I'm not ready." I've been there, letting those familiar phrases hold me back from goals and growth. Our 6th Stoic ritual, "Excuses do not define me," cuts through this noise with clarity and purpose. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we control, our thoughts, actions, and choices, while letting go of what we can't, like external obstacles or fleeting feelings. By rejecting excuses, we take ownership of our path, building resilience and turning setbacks into stepping stones. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This ritual is about choosing responsibility over comfort and aligning your decisions with your deepest values. I learned the power of this mindset when I once skipped pursuing a personal goal, blaming a packed schedule. The excuse felt justified, work was hectic, life was chaotic, but deep down, I knew I was dodging effort. Then, I applied Stoic principles and confronted the truth. My schedule didn't define me, my choices did. I carved out small pockets of time, acted with purpose, and made progress. The goal wasn't achieved overnight, but the act of rejecting excuses sparked growth and confidence. Each step forward reinforced that challenges weren't failures, they were opportunities to embody virtues like discipline and courage. The ritual of "Excuses do not define me" transforms how you approach life's hurdles. Excuses often stem from fear, of failure, discomfort, or uncertainty, but Stoicism reminds us that these are external to our character. By focusing on what's in your control, you shift from victimhood to agency. Instead of saying, "I can't because," ask, "What can I do now?" This mindset fosters solutions over stagnation. For example, if you're avoiding a workout, don't dwell on being too tired. Commit to a 5-minute stretch and build from there. Small actions, rooted in responsibility, compound into lasting change, aligning your life with the Stoic virtues of wisdom and temperance. How can you make this ritual part of your daily life? Start each morning by declaring, "Excuses do not define me," either aloud or in your mind, to set an intentional tone. When faced with a challenge, pause and identify the excuse creeping in. Write it down if it helps, then counter it with one actionable step, no matter how small. If "no time" stops you from learning a skill, dedicate 10 minutes to a tutorial. Use Marcus's journaling practice at night. Reflect on a moment you overcame an excuse and how it felt, or note where you fell short and plan to act differently tomorrow. Stoic negative visualization can also help. Imagine the cost of letting excuses rule your life a year from now. That clarity fuels action. In a world full of distractions and easy outs, "Excuses do not define me" empowers you to own your narrative. Challenges will arise, but they don't shape who you are, your choices do. By ditching excuses, you embrace resilience, see setbacks as growth, and craft a life of purpose. Give it a shot today. Take one bold step, align with your values, and watch how it transforms your perspective. Live boldly, and let your actions define you. Ritual 7. Embrace your greatness with, "I am designed for greatness." Do you ever feel like just another face in the crowd, blending into the background with nothing special to offer? Our 7th Stoic ritual, "I am designed for greatness," challenges that doubt head-on. This isn't about ego or arrogance, it's about recognizing your unique gifts and potential, rooted in the Stoic belief that every person has a purpose to live virtuously and contribute to the world. By affirming this daily, you shift from self-doubt to a mindset of possibility, seeing each day as an opportunity to shine. I once questioned my talents, feeling ordinary, but embracing this ritual transformed my perspective. It moved me from "I have to" "I get to," fueling resilience and purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "The work you do is the work of your nature. Do it well." This ritual empowers you to live that truth boldly. Stoicism teaches that greatness lies in aligning your actions with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Your unique strengths, whether creativity, empathy, or determination, are tools to embody these virtues and make a difference. Doubting your worth often stems from comparing yourself to others or fearing failure, But Stoicism's dichotomy of control reminds you to focus on what's yours, your effort, choices, and growth. By declaring, "I am designed for greatness," you reframe challenges as chances to express your potential. This mindset doesn't demand perfection. It calls for progress, urging you to share your gifts through small, meaningful acts, like helping a colleague, inspiring a friend, or pursuing a passion with dedication. I experienced this shift when I hesitated to share my ideas in a group, convinced they weren't good enough. Self-doubt held me back until I started this ritual. Each morning, I affirmed, "I am designed for greatness," and it sparked a change. I began seeing my contributions as opportunities to grow and serve, not as risks of judgment. One day, I shared a creative solution at work, and it not only solved a problem but inspired others. That moment wasn't about external praise, it was about realizing my potential to impact. The ritual turned "I'm not enough" into "I get to make a difference," driving me to act with courage and resilience, even through setbacks. How can you embrace this ritual? Begin each morning by saying, "I am designed for greatness," aloud or silently, to set a purposeful tone. When doubt creeps in, pause and list one strength, maybe your kindness or problem-solving skill, and how you can use it today. Act on it, help someone, share an idea, or take a step toward a goal. At night, reflect, inspired by Marcus's journaling. Did I use my gifts today? How can I grow tomorrow? Stoic negative visualization can help. Imagine never sharing your potential and the loss that brings. This clarity pushes you to act. Share your greatness through small contributions. They ripple outward. In a world that can make you feel small, "I am designed for greatness" reminds you of your unique purpose. It's your duty to grow, contribute, and live virtuously. Try it today. Affirm your potential, act boldly, and feel the difference as you step into a life of impact and resilience. Your greatness awaits. Unleash it. Ritual 8. Stand firm with "External opinions do not sway me." In a world buzzing with judgments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by what others think. Worrying about their approval or criticism can pull you off course. Our 8th Stoic ritual, "External opinions do not sway me," is a powerful antidote, rooting you in your inner strength. Stoicism teaches that your inner citadel, a fortress of values and virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, remains unshaken by external noise. By affirming this daily, you prioritize your authentic self over others' fleeting opinions. I once bent over backward to please people, changing my behavior to fit their expectations, only to lose my sense of direction. Embracing this ritual brought me back to my truth, restoring my authenticity. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after." This ritual empowers you to stand firm in your values while staying open to reason, not swayed by mere judgment. Stoicism's dichotomy of control is key here. You can't control what others think or say, but you can control your response. External opinions are outside your power. They're shaped by others' biases, moods, or agendas. Letting them dictate your worth or choices hands over your agency. Instead, anchor yourself in what you control: your actions, intentions, and alignment with virtue. When criticism stings or praise tempts you to stray, this ritual reminds you to return to your inner citadel. It's not about ignoring others entirely. Stoicism values constructive feedback, but about filtering opinions through your own reasoning. Ask, "Does this align with my values? Is it true and useful? If not, let it pass like a breeze." I learned this lesson the hard way. Early in my career, I obsessed over fitting in, tweaking my personality to win approval from colleagues. It felt like progress until I realized I was drifting from my core values, honesty and creativity. I was exhausted, living for others' nods instead of my own purpose. Then, I adopted this Stoic ritual. Each day, I affirmed, "External opinions do not sway me," and focused on acting with integrity. When a coworker criticized my unconventional approach, I listened, weighed its merit, and stuck to my vision because it aligned with my truth. That choice rebuilt my confidence and authenticity, proving my worth came from within, not from others' applause. How can you practice this ritual? Start each morning by declaring, "External opinions do not sway me," to ground yourself in your values. When you feel swayed by judgment, say, a harsh comment or social pressure, pause and reflect. Is this opinion true? Does it serve my virtues? If not, let it go. Act in line with your values, like choosing kindness despite negativity. At night, journal, inspired by Marcus. Did I stay true to myself today? Where did I waver? Stoic negative visualization can help. Imagine facing harsh criticism and still standing firm. This builds resilience. Curate your influences too. Surround yourself with people who respect your authenticity. In a world of endless opinions, external opinions do not sway me strengthens your inner citadel. It's your shield against doubt, guiding you to live authentically. Try it today, affirm your values, act with purpose, and feel the freedom of being unshaken. Your truth is your strength. Stand firm in it. Ritual 9. Live now with I embrace the present moment. In a world that constantly pulls us toward the past or future, the 9th ritual, I embrace the present moment, offers a powerful antidote to distraction and disconnection. This practice invites us to release the weight of past regrets and the anxiety of future uncertainties, anchoring us firmly in the here and now. By cultivating mindfulness and fully engaging with the present, we unlock a deeper sense of peace, heightened creativity, and richer connections with those around us. This ritual is not just a habit, it's a transformative way of living that allows us to savor life's fleeting moments and find joy in the ordinary. For many of us, the past can feel like a heavy chain. I used to dwell on yesterday's mistakes, replaying conversations or decisions in my mind, convinced I could have done better. Those moments of regret stole my attention from the beauty unfolding right in front of me, whether it was a loved one's smile, the warmth of a sunny afternoon, or the simple pleasure of a quiet morning. Similarly, the future often loomed with worries about what might go wrong, draining energy from the present. This ritual changed everything. By choosing to embrace the present moment, I learned to let go of what I couldn't change and stop fretting over what hadn't yet arrived. The result was a newfound sense of freedom and clarity. The practice of living in the now begins with intention. Start small. Pause during your day to notice your surroundings. Feel the texture of your coffee mug, listen to the rhythm of your breath, or observe the way light filters through a window. These micro-moments of awareness ground you in the present and train your mind to stay present. You might also try a simple mindfulness exercise. Close your eyes, take 5 deep breaths, and name 3 things you're grateful for in this exact moment. This shifts your focus from what was or what might be to what is, fostering a sense of gratitude and contentment. Embracing the present moment also sharpens creativity. When we're fully engaged in the now, our minds are free to explore new ideas without the clutter of overthinking or self-doubt. Artists, writers, and innovators often describe their best work as flowing from a state of complete immersion in the task at hand. By letting go of distractions, you create space for inspiration to emerge naturally. This ritual encourages you to approach your work, whether it's a creative project, a professional task, or even a household chore, with full attention, transforming the mundane into something meaningful. Moreover, this practice deepens relationships. How often do we half listen to a friend or partner, our minds wandering to a to-do list or a past grievance? By being fully present, we offer those we love the gift of our undivided attention. Eye contact, active listening, and genuine engagement become acts of love that strengthen bonds. Try this. During your next conversation, put away your phone, focus on the other person's words, and notice their expressions. You'll be amazed at how much closer you feel, even in a brief exchange. The peace that comes from embracing the present is profound. It's not about ignoring life's challenges, but about meeting them with clarity and resilience. When we're anchored in the now, we're better equipped to handle stress, make thoughtful decisions, and find joy in small victories. This ritual reminds us that life isn't a series of grand milestones, but a collection of moments, each one an opportunity to live fully. To make this ritual a part of your life, start today. Set aside a few minutes to practice being present, whether through meditation, a mindful walk, or simply savoring a meal without distractions. Over time, these moments will weave together, creating a life rich with awareness and appreciation. I embrace the present moment is more than a phrase, it's a commitment to showing up for your life, right now, exactly as it is. Let go of yesterday, release tomorrow, and step into the gift of today. Ritual 9. Live now with I embrace the present moment. In a world that constantly pulls us toward the past or future, the 9th ritual, I embrace the present moment, offers a powerful antidote to distraction and disconnection. This practice invites us to release the weight of past regrets and the anxiety of future uncertainties, anchoring us firmly in the here and now. By cultivating mindfulness and fully engaging with the present, we unlock a deeper sense of peace, heightened creativity, and richer connections with those around us. This ritual is not just a habit, it's a transformative way of living that allows us to savor life's fleeting moments and find joy in the ordinary. For many of us, the past can feel like a heavy chain. I used to dwell on yesterday's mistakes, replaying conversations or decisions in my mind, convinced I could have done better. Those moments of regret stole my attention from the beauty unfolding right in front of me, whether it was a loved one's smile, the warmth of a sunny afternoon, or the simple pleasure of a quiet morning. Similarly, the future often loomed with worries about what might go wrong, draining energy from the present. This ritual changed everything. By choosing to embrace the present moment, I learned to let go of what I couldn't change and stop fretting over what hadn't yet arrived. The result was a newfound sense of freedom and clarity. The practice of living in the now begins with intention. Start small. Pause during your day to notice your surroundings. Feel the texture of your coffee mug, listen to the rhythm of your breath, or observe the way light filters through a window. These micro-moments of awareness ground you in the present and train your mind to stay present. You might also try a simple mindfulness exercise. Close your eyes, take 5 deep breaths, and name 3 things you're grateful for in this exact moment. This shifts your focus from what was or what might be to what is, fostering a sense of gratitude and contentment. Embracing the present moment also sharpens creativity. When we're fully engaged in the now, our minds are free to explore new ideas without the clutter of overthinking or self-doubt. Artists, writers, and innovators often describe their best work as flowing from a state of complete immersion in the task at hand. By letting go of distractions, you create space for inspiration to emerge naturally. This ritual encourages you to approach your work, whether it's a creative project, a professional task, or even a household chore, with full attention, transforming the mundane into something meaningful. Moreover, this practice deepens relationships. How often do we half listen to a friend or partner, our minds wandering to a to-do list or a past grievance? By being fully present, we offer those we love the gift of our undivided attention. Eye contact, active listening, and genuine engagement become acts of love that strengthen bonds. Try this. During your next conversation, put away your phone, focus on the other person's words, and notice their expressions. You'll be amazed at how much closer you feel, even in a brief exchange. The peace that comes from embracing the present is profound. It's not about ignoring life's challenges, but about meeting them with clarity and resilience. When we're anchored in the now, we're better equipped to handle stress, make thoughtful decisions, and find joy in small victories. This ritual reminds us that life isn't a series of grand milestones, but a collection of moments, each one an opportunity to live fully. To make this ritual a part of your life, start today. Set aside a few minutes to practice being present, whether through meditation, a mindful walk, or simply savoring a meal without distractions. Over time, these moments will weave together, creating a life rich with awareness and appreciation. I embrace the present moment is more than a phrase, it's a commitment to showing up for your life, right now, exactly as it is. Let go of yesterday, release tomorrow, and step into the gift of today. Thank you for joining me on this journey through 9 powerful Stoic principles, each designed to awaken your fullest potential and guide you toward a life of purpose, resilience, and joy. These aren't just philosophical musings, they're practical tools to sharpen your mind, enrich your spirit, and empower you to live deeply every day. As we wrap up, let's reflect on how these rituals can transform your daily experience and inspire you to keep practicing, growing, and thriving. The first principle, I am capable, sets the tone by grounding you in your inherent strength. Each morning, this affirmation banishes self-doubt and fuels confidence, reminding you that you're equipped to face life's challenges. It's a call to action, urging you to move with purpose and inspire those around you. Similarly, I shape my reality empowers you to take control of your perceptions, turning obstacles into opportunities. By owning your thoughts and reactions, you sculpt your life's narrative, becoming more decisive and resilient with every choice. My path is clear keeps your focus on solutions, not barriers. This mindset trains your brain to see challenges as stepping stones, fostering clarity and wisdom as you navigate toward your goals. Meanwhile, I Grow Stronger Daily celebrates the incremental nature of growth. Whether you leap forward or take a step back, every moment is a chance to learn, build resilience, and practice self-compassion. This ritual reminds you that progress, not perfection, is the goal. Committing to excellence, as in I commit to excellence, aligns your actions with virtues like wisdom and courage. It's about consistent effort and discipline, shaping you into a stronger, wiser leader. Rejecting excuses with excuses do not define me takes this further, encouraging responsibility and solution-focused thinking. By refusing to let temporary setbacks define you, you build a life of purpose and accountability. The principle I am designed for greatness celebrates your unique talents, shifting your perspective from obligation to opportunity. This mindset inspires you to embrace challenges and share your gifts with the world. Likewise, external opinions do not sway me teaches you to build an inner citadel, staying true to your values despite external judgments. This authenticity not only strengthens your resolve but also inspires others to live boldly. Finally, I embrace the present moment anchors you in the now, letting go of past regrets and future anxieties. This practice enhances your responsiveness, deepens relationships, and uncovers joy in life's small moments. By living fully present, you cultivate equanimity, balancing life's highs and lows with grace. As you move forward, I encourage you to weave these principles into your daily routine. Start small, perhaps with a morning affirmation or a mindful pause during the day. Over time, these rituals will become second nature, guiding you toward a life of clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Thank you for being part of the Stoic Journal community. Keep practicing, explore our suggested videos for deeper insights, and commit to living deeply every day. Until next time, stay resilient, stay present, and keep shaping your masterpiece.